mixture, like there's a few girls from Seattle, a few local girls, some girls from the island.
Okay, so that makes sense, because I was like, oh, that's the one girl right now.
Just about set to go here. We're playing the BC Capitals this morning. Have to excuse the filming area. This rink is not the best for filming. There's a net in front of me and I'm inside in an upstairs area. I think it'll work better than down at ice level though. Junko, Grace to start. Avery and Reed on D. If the draw comes back to Avery, Avery moves it up. It's picked off.
That's enough.
Avery has it, goes in the corner. Capitals get there first. Come out, shot, save, Sophie. Junko gets it. Here's Junko now moving up. She's checked. Comes back for Avery. Avery moves it over to Reed. Reed. Tripped, penalty coming up. And it's like a penalty to... Looks like Grace is getting it. Beat Capitals to the power play. Capitals comes off the draw. Capitals get it. Shot towards the net. Save Sophie. Linnea goes over to clear it. Can't quite see in that corner. And save Sophie. Comes back, Capitals win the draw, shot towards the nets, goes wide. Player directs that into the corner. Capitals have it, move it back. Shot in. Still have it. Back to the blue line. Out front, shot, they score. Capitals get the first goal. Out front. 1-0 Capitals. Power play goal. Capitals come in again. Shot out. Teagan there. Moved over. Here's Azaria getting it. Up to Ruby. Ruby has it now. She loses it. Over to Azaria. Azaria chips that out and down. That'll be icing. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe it's not quite enough. No, waved off. Here's Capitals coming up. Shot up. Avery back for it. Avery in the corner. Capitals get it. Turns, comes out of the corner, shot, goes off the side of the net. Avery gets it back again. Here's Avery now. Moves it up through the middle. It's picked off. Comes in, shot. See rebound. 2 saves. Sophie. Good stops. Capitals have it. Shot towards the net. Goes wide. Ruby chips that up. Didn't come out. There's another call. No trip called. Got away with one there. Avery moves it up and down. That'll go for icing. Capitals have it in behind the net. Come out with it. Comes over to Indy. Indy with it. Moves it up. Comes over. Here's Grace now. Grace into the zone. Grace comes in. Pass Indy. Grace has it again. Grace with it. Moves it down to Junko. Junko out front. Right through. Held it. No, Linnea didn't quite hold it in. Came out. Comes over. Linnea gets it up to Junko. Here's Junko now coming in. She'll backhand it in. Capitals come up with it. Come into the zone. And Juliana got it for a second, but then lost it. Here's Avery back for it. Avery in behind the net. Not quite seeing that corner. Avery with it. Moves it up. Reed there to get it. Reed with it. Now gets it up to Juliana. Juliana backhands it, but picked off. Capitals have it. Moved in. Backhanded over. Shot towards the net. Reed deflects that in the corner. Reed now turning with it. And it comes out. Capitals back for with it. Turning. Moved up, shot back in. Capitals have it in behind. Come out of their zone. Ruby there to get it. There's Ruby now. She loses it. Comes in, shot, and just goes wide. Capitals have it, shot towards the net, goes wide. Ruby goes over to get it. She'll get it, shot back, held in at the blue line. Comes over, good stick there to deflect it in the corner. And it's deflected out. Here's Ruby now coming up with it. Ruby in across the line. She loses it. Ruby gets it back again. Comes back to the blue line to Reed. Reed shot, that's blocked. Capitals get it. Come in across the blue line. Towards the net. Claire there to break that up. Here's Indy, chips it up, a little too far for Junko. Rimmed around. Grace with it now. Grace coming out of her own end. She loses it. Shot towards the net. Just wide. Here's Reed with it. Reed up to Indy. Indy gets it to Junko. She couldn't control it. Capitals chip it in. Reed back for it. Here's Reed in her own end. Rims it around. Comes back for Reed. She's checked. Moved out front. Grace gets it. Off the boards. Claire moves it. Capitals have it. Out front. Comes back to the blue line. Shot. Oh, off a skate. Capitals with it. Here's Capitals have it. They come down. Come in. Do a net shot. They score. 2-0 Capitals. Sure, I think Kelowna's called a timeout. He called a timeout here. Capitals win the draw. Come up with it. Capitals come into the zone. There's Azaria getting it. She'll come up with it. In across the blue line. Towards the net. Goes off of Fox's skate. Back to the blue line to Juliana. Over to Avery. Avery holds it in there. But now it gets to the line. Oh, it still comes out. Comes back to Juliana. Capitals move it up. Zaria keeps that in, comes to Juliana. There's Juliana down the left side, stops. Shot in the corner, Tegan there to get it. There's Tegan. Moved up and that's intercepted and moved out. And Zaria back for it. Capitals get it in the corner. Move back to the blue line. That just goes over his stick and comes out. Here's Ruby now. Ruby coming in. Ruby in. Makes a move. Couldn't get a shot away. Out front. Oh, a little behind Tegan. Here's Capitals coming out 2-on-1 now. They come in into the zone. Shot and they score. 3-0. Back for Reed. Reed shot up. That's intercepted. Avery gets it. Picked off again. Avery there. Comes to Junko. Rimmed around for Avery. Grace there to get it. It's in behind the net. Indy in the corner with it. Indy moving it up. Comes to Junko. Junko passes behind Grace. Shot in. They'll go off for a change. Capitals move up and across the line. One move, two moves, save Sophie. Ane will clear that away. Sent around for Ruby. Here's Ruby. Oh, a little too far for Fox. No icing. Ruby intercepts that. Comes out front. Back to Juliana. On the boards, moves it behind the net. Comes back to Linnea. Linnea shot just wide. Ruby gets it. Here's Ruby now. Ruby turning, leaving back to the blue line, and it came out. Over to Juliana.
Oh, is your sister playing?
Yeah.
Capitals have it.
Yeah, very big sister.
Here's Ruby now with it. Comes into the zone. Ruby in.
How did your game go?
Couldn't get a shot away. Towards the net. Rebound comes out. Capitals there to clear it.
15.
In across the line. Shot. Oh, deflected just wide.
Is there a team here? Are you guys playing again?
Here's Reed with it. Reed now moves it up.
Oh, right now? Oh,
And deflected out by Junko. Loses it. Junko gets there. Junko in behind the net. Moved out. Reed holds that in. Backhanded around. Moved in, shot, and a glove save. Sophie, good stop.
she's looking pumped today.
Here's Junko now coming up. Avery back for it. And that's the end of the first period.
That was a good first.
3-0 Capitals after one. Right, start of the second here. Ane Linnea gets it. Here's Linnea with it, controlling it, moving. In behind the net. Comes back to the blue line shot, blocked by Fox, but Capitals will get back for it. Here comes into the zone, over. Capitals with it, shot, glove save Sophie. Naya moves it into the corner, Ruby loses it. They come out, oh, just about. There's a trip. Good. Penalty again to Kelowna. Summer looks like she's getting it.
Where are you going? Excuse me, come here. You're taking my food.
Here comes Capitals shot. Deflected. Indy gets it and she'll clear it down. Capitals move up. Comes back for Avery. Avery gets it and she'll shoot out. Not all the way down though. Stopped. Capitals come in. There's a shot that's deflected off of Grace's leg. It's over. Shot, blocker save, Sophie. And save Sophie, and she'll cover up.
Good job, you did it. I did it. Don't lay on the back, please, okay? Dirty.
Capitals get it off the draw. Here's a shot towards the net, and they score. Shot to the net. I don't think Sophie saw it. 4-0.
Oh yeah. I don't know if it hit someone. No, it looks like straight in. Just a string.
Capitals have it. He'll come into the zone. Here's a shot off the glass. Back to the blue line. Move back. Shot and blocker save Sophie.
Nice. How many blocks are that? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Tegan gets it. Tegan takes over, moves it up. And it comes back for Reed. Reed with it over to Junko. Junko makes a move. Goes on a rush. Junko comes in behind the net. She's hooked off the puck. There's another hook penalty coming up to Capitals for hooking. Kelowna will go on the power play. Shot wide. Around the boards. Junko down for it. Ruby gets it. Here's Ruby in the slot. She loses it. Ruby in shot. Goes wide. It's the ref. Capitals will get it. Come out and they'll clear it down. Juliana moves it up to Grace. There's Grace coming down the left side. Into the zone. Grace goes over to Junko. Junko shot and a glove save.
Yeah. It's better.
Remember the year that they did it last time? It was really yellow.
Yeah, I don't like it.
You don't like it.
Wins the draw, comes back to Linnea. Linnea over to Avery. Here's Avery shot. They score! Avery, first goal. 4-1. Power play goal. Make it 4-1. Linnea moves up to Indy. That pass is picked off. Capitals come in. Shot and they score again right off the draw. Five one. Goes in the zone. Move up back to point to Reed. Shot goes wide. Junko goes over to Reed. Comes back to Reed, held in, just wide. Comes back to Junko. Junko shot. That's blocked. Capitals get it. No call there. In Reed goes back for it. Here's Reed in the corner. Moved up. Picked off. Capitals get it. Come into the zone. Around the net. Shot back to the blue line. Towards the net. Shot save. Sophie. Rebound is there. It's in her feet. She can't find it. There it is. No, it went wide. And Claire will shoot that down. Should be icing. .901 left, second period. Grace gets it. Here's Grace behind the net. Moved up to Ruby. Ruby moves it behind the net for Avery. Avery up to Juliana. Capitals get it. Grace gets it back now and sends it out. Back to Grace. To Summer. Summer loses it. Capitals come in across the line. Juliana loses it. Here's Avery now over to Ruby. Ruby comes up. She's got Summer. Summer's on a breakaway. Here's Summer coming in. He's taking Holland down. That should be a penalty shot. Yeah, it's going to be a penalty shot. Penalty shot coming up for Summer.
She's so good. I think she's playing this right now. On that team. Did you hear them? She's playing on that team.
All right, here we go. Summer with the penalty shot. Here she comes in, goes wide, comes in on the goalie. Shot and a save by Capitals goalie. Keep it at 5-1. .809 left in the second period. Tegan comes out to take the draw. One back to Linnea. Linnea shot towards the net, falls, deflected right there. Oh, couldn't quite get it in. Moved up through the middle. Said it was touched. I don't think it was. Junko back for it. Junko moves it up to Fox. Intercepted. Goes in the corner. Indy there to get it. Moved up for Fox. She'll shoot it in. Fox there, good check to hold it in for a moment. Now it comes out. Azaria tripped up. There'll be a call for a trip in there. .711 left in the game. Don't know. Summer will take the face off. Oh, Juliana's going to take it. Juliana wins it over. Back to Claire. Over to Reed. Back down to Claire. There's Claire with it. Stopping, turning. Scramble for it underneath Claire. Off the glass. Back to the blue line. Comes back to Reed. Over to Claire. Claire's shot. That's blocked. Gets it out front, shot, rebound. Oh, Juliana had it, fanned on it, couldn't get it. It might have been blocked. Comes to Claire, deflected wide. Avery goes down low, comes out front, and save covered up for a whistle. 6:24 left, second period. Face off, Ruby shot, goes wide, goes around the boards, back to Junko. Junko there. Along it. Ruby picks that out. Here's Ruby with it. Back to Linnea. Linnea shot towards the net and a glove save.
No.
52 seconds left in the penalty. Ruby gets it. Moves it back to Junko. Junko loses it. Zarya keeps it in. And it comes out. Linnea with it. Here's Linnea now coming up. Capitals have it, and they'll shoot it down. Linnea goes back for it. In behind her net. She comes out, moved up to Ruby. Ruby now. Coming in, here's Ruby, shot towards the net. Pad save. Penalties over. Out front, oh! Ruby had it there, couldn't finish it. Here's Ruby now. Ruby in to Avery. Shot. It's blocked. Luke's puck is taken down, and another penalty coming up. Cross-checking. Tegan wins the draw. Comes back to Reed. Reed with the shot. That goes wide. Comes back to the point to Reed. It hops over her stick and comes out. Over to Avery. Avery moves it up to Fox. Here's Fox now coming down the right side. She's taken out awkwardly. Summer comes in to help. Summer will get it. Moved in behind the net. Poked over. Here's Avery's shot. Just wide. Reed pinches down. Sent around the boards. Out front. Just goes right through the crease. Out through the middle. Avery picks that off. Here's Avery's shot. Goes over the net. There's Capitals coming up down the side. Comes in, shot. Oh, pad save by Sophie. Just got it with her toe. In behind Grace. She didn't see it. Grace gets it. Here's Grace coming in, down. Grace in, shot, scores! Grace! Grace made a good move and got it. 5-2. 3:09 left. Second period. Juliana shoots it in. Goes under Linnea's stick. Capitals keep it in. Goes down the corner. Junko there. Junko fans on it. Capitals have it. Move back. Here they come out with it. Junko chips it up. Moved around. Juliana will get it sent up. It's in Claire's feet. She didn't know where it was. She would have been gone. Capitals come in, shot, save, Sophie. Claire gets it and sends it out. Capitals come into the zone. Comes in, shot, deflected. Fox gets it out. Back in Junko to get it. Here's Junko. Ruby there to get it. Here's Ruby now. Down the left side. Still has it. Ruby into the zone. .30 seconds left in the period. Offside.
How many purples do you have? Can you count the purple? How many?
Capitals get it off the draw. Moved up. Avery will get it. Shoot it back in. Comes back for Reed. Reed turning with it. 6 seconds left. Off a skate, and that should do it for the second period.
Hey, Matt asked, why is your daughter wearing white socks? What's wrong with that?
Yeah, she doesn't have matching socks.
Thanks for your daughter.
Start of the third, Junko, Grace, Ruby out there, Linnea, and Indy on D.
That's good for us.
Capitals win the draw.
I guess that's fine.
Moved over, Ruby goes for it. She's taken down. Comes back for Indy. Back for Linnea. Doesn't come out. Out front. And Junko picks that off. She'll stop up. Fans on it. Hits it back again. Moved out, not out though. And now it comes out. Sent in. Indy will get it. Grace cuts in front of her own net. Here's Grace now coming up the
Let's see, buddy.
left side, down the left wing, in behind the net, out front, and taken away. Indy gets it over to Juliana. Juliana into the zone.
Turn it out.
Ruby controls it. Summer gets it, loses it. In shot, save Sophie. Taken away by Reed. Reed has it in behind her net. Turning over to Juliana. Juliana in the corner. Moved up through the middle, a little too far for Summer. Capitals get it. Capitals down this side. Shot, save Sophie. She covers up. 7:50 left in the third period. 5-2 Capitals leading. Shot towards the net. Blocked. Tegan gets it and sends it out. Indy with it. She'll move it over. Capitals get it, moved over.
Taylor.
Didn't come out. Held in over to Tegan. Tegan can't get it through. Tegan.
Out.
Held in.
It's just. Oh. This is like.
Blocked by Grace. Back to Juliana. She'll shoot it. Goes off of Grace's skate towards the net. And Capitals get it. Come up with it now down the left wing into the zone.
That's what I was doing. Take the puck out of your own.
Junko with it up to Ruby. And Junko clears it out. Back for Linnea. Over to Ruby. She falls. Linnea breaks that up. Taken down, shot over the net. Juliana will get it. 5 minutes left in the period. Here's Ruby now coming up the left wing. She passes it, intercepted by through the middle, through Reed's feet.
Get behind. This is a very simple pass.
Blocked by Avery. Avery has it in behind the net. over to Reed. Moved up to Azaria. Goes by her a little too far. There's Summer now. Summer with it. Shot in. Rimmed around the boards. Back to the point to Claire. Here's Claire now with it. Shot in the corner. Tegan there trying to get it. Can't. Capitals have it now. Moved up. Here they come down. Shot. They score. Six two, 3:32 left.
You want to help me clean up your house? No. Oh, are you sitting on this? Are you sitting on this? We got the one.
Comes back to Linnea. Linnea with it.
I'm fine.
Comes back. Indy moves it up. Shot towards the net. Gloved by Sophie with 3 minutes exactly left in the third.
Can you bring me 3 yellows? Do you have 3 yellows?
Oh, a store.
Don't run, please. Wait, don't run.
Capitals, you have it into the zone. 2:48 left now. And it comes outside. Pad save Sophie. And save Sophie again. 2:19 now left. Reed has it in behind her net. Moved up. Comes up to Ruby. She skates by it. Icing waved off. Claire comes over for it. She'll lose it. Goes wide. Shot over. Capitals have it. Shot towards the net. Save. 1 minute left in the third now. It's a corner. Avery goes to get it. Moved up. And out. Cesaria with it. Can't get it. Broken up. Here's the Capitals coming back now with it. They broke that up. Indy rims it around the boards. And sent out.
Oh, wow.
That will do it. Final score 7-2 Capitals. We'll have a 5-puck shootout here. Ruby in. Sophie saved the first one. Ruby can't get it. He's back for Summer. Summer comes in. Save. Junko's turn. Save Sophie on this end. Junko scores. Azaria. Oh, she had the open net. She missed it. It's Tegan. Save. Soph saved that one. Capitals scored their first one. Indian. Save. Grace. Grace scored. Claire's turn. Claire missed. Save Sophie. Juliana coming in. She's stopped. Here's Linnea. Linnea comes in. Oh, off the post. Fox. Fox scores. Avery's turn. Avery scores. One more to go. Reed stopped. Here's Ruby. Ruby scores. next game will be at 4:45 today against the UBC Junior Thunderbirds. All right, that'll do it. I'll